This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by the Hall of Famer Michael Buffer. Michael, we'll get straight to it. Where does this rank on fight weeks that you've been involved in? Because to me, this is the most stacked card I've ever seen. I'm only 30 years of age. You've been involved in boxing for so long. Where does this rank?
Yeah, it's a great card. And all of the cards that Riyadh season has produced almost always have a good undercard. It's what the fans want to see. The 96,000 will show up at Wembley early because they want to see the whole card. The main event, I don't think it's going to fail for the fans as far as excitement and energy goes. I mean, we've got a few things planned even before the fighters come out that the fans are going to love.
What are those things that the fans are going to love? You know, there's been teasers of Oasis.
Listen, you got to realize this is a British fighter versus a British fighter for a heavyweight world title. You've got Frank Bruno, Tyson Fury, David Hay, and Lennox Lewis, of course, all in attendance. We're going to make sure the fight fans have a good time getting to greet them as the Hall of Fame fighters they are. It's going to be very exciting.
Does this go the distance on Saturday night, Michael? Obviously, you've been involved in heavyweight fights your whole career, but this one seems to be one of those ones that maybe it could be over in a blink.
Yeah, I mean, these are of the four top heavyweights in the world, two of them are fighting each other, and they're the two biggest punchers. It's not going to go the distance. I can't see it that way. Can you?
To be honest, I can't see it going the distance either, and I think that makes for a spectacle. I want to ask you a couple of questions about this event and the promoters working together. In all your years of boxing, have you seen promoters working this closely together, and someone like Turki Al-Sheikh who's completely changed the dynamic of our sport? No?
Listen, you just said it all right there. That's the bottom line. Turki Al-Sheikh has given fight fans what they want to see by getting fighters that we just wouldn't see fighting each other because they have opposing promoters. These promoters are now shaking hands. They're happy. Everybody's making money. That's the name of the game. That's what they do for a business. They promote fights. It's their business, and now they're working together. And the fans, it's a dream come true.
What was your favorite era of boxing throughout all the time that you've been here? What was your favorite era?
You know, it might not even be when I was working. I mean, there were great eras that as a fan I enjoyed. In the late 70s, early 80s, the light heavyweight division was so good. There was a while there with Muhammad Ali as champion when it was, Joe Frazier, Kenny Norton, George Chuvalo, a great heavyweight lineup. And there were eras that, as a fan that I loved. As a kid, I was a big fan of Sugar Ray Robinson, but he was really in the late stages of his career.
Whenever I ask you this question, I want you to tell me the first thing comes to your mind, right? The most iconic moment in your mind in your life in boxing?
When George Foreman captured the heavyweight title the second time in Las Vegas when he was 44, 45 years old. After losing every minute of every round, he comes up with a four-punch combination, knocks out Michael Moore. The moment was just so exciting.
Who's your favorite fighter right now to watch, Michael?
Right now? I'd have to sit down and just look at a bunch of names. There's a lot of really good fighters out there.